Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from Truist Park. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Ronald Acuna, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Oscar Ynoa, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today. And now in the box, Luis Garcia. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Albies scoops it up, throw on to first, in time, 1 away. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac? Matty, this offense really needs some improvement from Kyle Schwarber. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets in my opinion. Woo, up and in. Albies brings it in over to first, and that retires the side. 3. Joe Ross, a California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts? Hey, Joe Ross. A lot of people know Joe Ross because of his brother, Tyson Ross, who also is a pitcher. Joe Ross quality mix. 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings the goods, it could be a long night for the opposing team. So, guys, these Nationals, as they interplay, a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. And a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
3-0 now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. And he keeps it up. 53 now on the year, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he would look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got the average to 321. 41 home runs now, and 106 runs batted in. Now it's 2-0. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. 3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Leaps and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow.
Boy, Dero, as a pitcher, you got to love that. Hey, a bomb is a bomb. That would have only been a solo shot, but boy, his defender picked him up.
Oh, yeah, just the effort level right there. They say solos won't kill you. They won't kill you if you keep them in the yard with amazing plays like that.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. He's fighting to stay on that NL home run leaderboard, number 10, as we enter play here today. High and deep to center field. Robles looking up, and it's gone. Travis d'Arnaud with the solo home run. Number 31 for him on the season as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Into the box now, Austin Riley. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. 1 out, runner at first, and that'll bring up Ozzie Albies. He's set and the pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Robles is on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. In the dirt here, the throw is low and he can't make the pick. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. One and two now.
1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. They get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Josh Bell is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Kyle Schwarber comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes 1 swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball. Swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Left for Washington. They trail in this one 3-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Johan Camargo.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Curveball, and he thought it was strike 2. Instead, it goes to 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The batter will be Christian Pache. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And there he goes towards second. Camargo aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner going a second time. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Schwarber is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Stepping up is Ronald Acuna. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So that'll extend the inning and let Freddie Freeman come to the plate. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And as we check out our Atlanta Braves leaderboard, you can see that he currently ranks second best on the roster in that category. First offering on its way. Pitch inside. The throw. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back. The 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
All even now, 2-2. From the stretch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Little chopper back to the mound. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning.
Welcome back to Truist Park, home of the Braves, who have proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Down the right field line. That's going to be down for a base hit, possibly more than that. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force feed something the other way.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Ready with the 0-1. One out and a runner on second base. Into center field, line drive base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Carter Kieboom is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. So a man at second here with two away, and that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Now this gets all the way to the wall as he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game. Josh Bell the next to hit.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Count remains at 0-2. No balls, two strikes.
Ball, that's high.
Soto at second with two down. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Now Bell swings and launches one to right. And that is off the wall. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Too well hit. Back.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Trevor Story. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Got him. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's out number 2. Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Riley worked a walk his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And 1 and 1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is low, ball 2. 2 and 1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. And it's 3 and 1 now.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. So up steps Ozzie Albies, and we'll see if they can make him. Pay for the 2-out walk, always considered a big no-no, of course. He's set, here it comes. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Castro at second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt. 1 left for Atlanta. We played 3, and our score, 3-3. Starlin Castro will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Victor Robles is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled away. bouncer up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Nationals lead 1. Through 3.5, we're all even at 3 apiece. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, William Contreras. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
That's a ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th. So here's Johan Camargo. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch.
Yeah.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt.
2 strikes.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here it comes on 0-2.
The count
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Grounded to short. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So now a runner on at second with 1 away. And up next will be Christian Pache. Here's the first pitch. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Late square, and this is popped up. Ross is there, and he has it for the out.
Safe.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. 2 out. Runner in scoring position at second, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch of the AB on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The count now at 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a two-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, and it's now 5-3. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happened.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center, and this will get all the way to the wall now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, they're definitely starting to tee off on him now, and I do think it's a result of what we were just talking about. He seems to be laboring and not putting the ball where he wants to because of it. I think they've got to make a move here.
John Lester answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Trevor Story steps in now as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Both teams with 6 hits so far. 1-2 is the cut fastball. But he holds back 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Travis d'Arnaud. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 5-3 Atlanta. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Luis Garcia. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Carter Kieboom is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Hit high and deep to right center. Pache will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Juan Soto is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for one. So here is Austin Riley. A couple of walks for him thus far. Now the first pitch here from Lester.
That's a ball.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
2 balls and no strikes now to the Atlanta DH. checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. The 2-1 home is laid off of down and in. Ozzie Albies waits on deck.
One strike.
And that misses ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 32 now for the season, as it is now 7-3.
Must have been a good batting practice session today for this club. 5 home runs in one game. You could just see it as the game was going on. Those hitters, they couldn't wait to get to the bat rack. It was like a fight to get up there and to get into the batter's box.
The batter will be William Contreras, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
That's a big knock right there for his confidence. He had seen it. You're walking to the plate. You know your average had dipped below 220 for the first time in a long time. Nice AB.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play. The next to bat for Atlanta, Christian Pache. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. On attempt misses. The throw down. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. The tag, and they got him. Now Lester's 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Good riding action to that thing, and it's ball and 2 strikes. Ball 2. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Folks certainly came to the stadium hoping to see him put on a show, and he did just that with a pair of long balls on the day so far.
I know everybody can have that special day, but in the big leagues, to have a chance to hit 3 home runs, this is the stuff you dream about doing in Little League, not at this level.
2.
Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
2-1 now. Hit hard but foul. Here now the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Lester will check in on first, and a dive, but he's back. Three-two pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore.
And the tag is on him to retire the side. An absolute dime to the plate for the final out. Certainly worth another look. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Bell. Chopped up the line to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Striding in is Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
Inside, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Story is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next, it'll be Starlin Castro. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
At the plate, Yan Gomes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Washington. Deficit holds it 4. It's 7-3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the power-speed combination, Trevor Story. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Travis d'Arnaud will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Story gets his lead at first, nobody out. Pitch out, nothing doing. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Ball even at 2-2. From the stretch. Into right field, that's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
In now, Austin Riley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Comes in with an average of 265, 21 homers, and 64 runs batted in.
No,
now a
that's
good
down.
pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
And it's fouled away. First and second here with nobody out. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Ozzie Albies will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. As Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Next to hit, William Contreras. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Oh, a little quick jump right there. He does it in a variety of different ways. That time, first pitch out of the gate, he was coming unglued.
Ryan Harper gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. So now to the plate, Johan Camargo, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping in now, Christian Pache. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. 8, 9, and top of the new inning set to get underway. And next it'll be the outfielder, Victor Robles, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Next to hit is Hernan Perez, struck out in his last trip to the plate. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Luis Garcia started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Carter Kieboom is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Garcia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Oh, not fooled one bit by the changeup as he smokes this one to deep left field. That one will not be coming back. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. third home run for him on the year as they try to claw back. It's a 5-run deficit.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at-bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Behind 0-2 now. Bounce to first. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home. He's set and the pitch. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big...
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Robles is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Freddie Freeman comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up, and that's the second out. Now to the plate, here is Trevor Story. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Two balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Hit to short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single. At the plate now, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Robles looking up. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center is second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Oh, Matty V, this has turned into a lopsided one here. How about this, D-Row? 7th home run of this game alone.
This is crazy. They knew coming in they had the lineup to do damage, but this is getting absolutely out of hand right now. This guy is missing over the heart of the plate. This trend could continue.
He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. That misses. 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Ozzie Albies would be next. Fouled off. The 3-2 one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. But 2 in the inning for Atlanta, both coming. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman. This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. Not the strongest 7 innings you'll ever see, but he's in line for the victory regardless. No balls and a strike to count. Fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
To 1-2 now. And he got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. A bullet to first base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play. Now it'll be Yan Gomes. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. Here's the first pitch. Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Ball, that's out.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Schwarber is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next, here is William Contreras. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box now, Johan Camargo. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Camargo, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Daniel Hudson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Acuna digs in now. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Second and third, 2 away. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. 2 left for Atlanta as the lead holds at 12-5. Victor Robles digging in now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Want to remind you folks that coming up after the ball game, comprehensive highlights from the contest tonight as we look back on all the action right here on the show.
Hernan Perez is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Perez hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis. That's not really where you want to miss right there. I know this guy has got power stuff, but you can't live in the middle of the plate against this lineup and expect to have success.
Now a ball hit towards Story at short. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here. Striding forward now is the DH, Luis Garcia. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
2 out, nobody on. Sinker misses
outside.
that time, and it's 2-1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound?
He brings it in, and the Braves have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Atlanta Braves pick up win number 107, best in the division. Oscar Ynoa wins for a league-high 19th time this year. Joe Ross couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please ride home safely.
You would think I'm in the six. Born Jan 26, 36, but I never the brick. When I shoot, I never brick. When I shoot, it swish. Fourth quarter, 10 on the clock. Follow through was in the wrist. I get it. I got it.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Atlanta Braves launched 7 home runs in this one as they bested the visiting Nats 12-5. Entering the day's action, the Braves are atop the National League East division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Nationals are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Mets got 11 hits overall as they took down the Fish in Miami 3-0. It was their 7th straight victory. At the start of the day, the Marlins sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Mets are 2nd in the division, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. The Colorado Rockies sent 3 balls into the seats as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 5-0. In the standings, the Phillies sit in 3rd place in the National League East division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Rockies are in 4th place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The St. Louis Cardinals totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 4-3. Heading into the day, the Cardinals sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division, 6 games up on 2nd place. While the Dodgers are in 1st place in the NL West. They have a 4.5 game cushion. The New York Yankees amassed 14 hits in the game as they blew out the Jays 10-3. As of right now, the Yankees are leading the AL East. They are more than 10 games ahead of second, while the Blue Jays are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Kansas City Royals hit 3 long balls as they blew out Baltimore 10-3. As of today, the Orioles sit in last place in the American League East division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Royals are in 4th place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cleveland Indians